I get asked questions from time to time, and sometimes those questions are pretty interesting. And this one question I got was, why champagne? And I'm like, well, that's pretty good right out of the blocks. Why champagne? And I said there's two answers. There's the long-winded, boring answer, and then there's the short, complex, sweet, short and sweet answer. And they opted for both, oddly enough, and I really appreciate that. But for the sake of this conversation, I'm just going to give you the short answer. Why champagne instead of other sparkling wines? There are some sparkling wines out there that I do drink and that I really do enjoy. There's some American sparkling wines that are just magnificent. Okay, there really are. To me, the difference is the depth and complexity of flavors and aromas and mouthfeel. That's the biggest thing, because the other styles of sparkling wine use inferior grapes. I'm sorry, it's the truth. They use inferior grapes. And they use a different process that is not up to standard, with one exception, and I really hate to say it. Those people who know me know how difficult what I'm about to say really is. Unfortunately for me, a close cousin to champagne is cava. Okay, I have an issue with cava. It just is what it is. Cava can usually be found to be made using the champagne method. However, they don't use champagne grapes. They use Spanish grapes, and they are not grown in the same environment that champagne grapes are grown in. The differences are night and day. They are not the same thing, and cava is no substitute for champagne. Cava is fantastic if you want to make a mixed drink with a sparkling wine. You want to make a mimosa? Cava. Okay? You get a good mixologist who makes sparkling wine drinks? Cava. Champagne is not something that usually is mixed under any circumstances. But the depth, the complexity. I love anything that is an apex, anything that is taken to the maximum. I love single malt scotch. I love German beer. I lived in Germany for a little while, and I'll tell you, as soon as I went to Germany, I tasted German beer, and to this day, I rarely drink anything else. If German beer is not an option, if I'm out, I don't usually drink beer. Champagne is the apex of the wine world. I love wine, okay? I do not have a taste for wine. If you put a Chateaubriand 1962 and a Boone's Farm Swallow in front of me, I would not be able to tell the difference. Okay? I do not have a taste for wine. Champagne, on the other hand, I have a good palate for it, and I really enjoy it. So that's the answer. It is something that is just taken to the apex. It is the peak, and I just love that. So that's a question somebody asked me. So if you have a question, leave a comment in down below, and like, subscribe, and as always, champagne every day. Thank you.